Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to demonstrate an application assignment which is based on the DMA concept which has already been introduced to you all. So the application assignment is DTMF decoding. DTMF stands for dual tone multiple frequency. That means it is a combination of two tones at the same time. Now you could see how DTMF tones are generated. Let's say rather before how they are generated, what are DTMF, where they are found. In mobile phones, whenever you dial a number on a keypad, for every digit associated you could hear a unique tone. So they are the DTMF tones. So let's say for example number 1 is composed of two sinusoidal frequencies of 697 Hz and 1209 Hz. Similarly, number 5, it is composed of 770 Hz and 1336 Hz. So the spectrum or the time domain waveform of number 1 looks like this. So the overall block diagram of DTMF goes as follows. You give the DTMF tone as input from your mobile phone to the stereo jack of the DSP, and then the algorithm basically relies on finding the two frequencies present in the DTMF using FFT. It's like when you will observe the spectrum of the DTMF, you will see that there are two peaks occurring. You need to find out at what frequency the two peaks are there, and then use an if compare a decoded frequency pair using the table, and then you identify the decoded digit. For a better demonstration of this application assignment, I am going to show you a video which was recorded by us that does this DTMF decoding. So before I play the video, there are few variables which are of importance. I would like to tell you. This count stroke is an array which tells you how many times you have pressed that particular number. Let's say you have pressed 0 once, then the value for 0 will be 1, and then if you are pressing that 0 again, then it should increment every time, and similarly for other digits also. Then frequency 1 and frequency 2 are the two frequencies that will be decoded by the algorithm and will be displayed here. And digit decoded by default has been set to -1. Whatever digit has been decoded associated based upon those frequencies, that will appear at. Also, the frequency that decodes here will not be exactly the same as the one mentioned in that figure. You have to take a margin for that, because we do not have infinite precision. Let's play the video now. Okay, so when I have pressed 2, when I have pressed 5, you could see two frequency peaks at the bottom of the figure, and then the two frequencies corresponding to that have been decoded, and the digit has also been decoded, and the count stroke for 5 has been increased by 1. And similarly, we have already pressed 2 once, so the count stroke for 2 has also been increased by 1. Then I press 2 again, the count stroke gets increased and the frequencies are decoded and that digit gets decoded. 5 again, so count stroke for 5 has increased. 0, count stroke for 0 has increased and digit has also been decoded at 0. Apart from this, some of the here is a link for some of the other DSP projects. So these links are provided in the content uploaded on the Moodle page. So this was one of the project that we as ARIES developed, the spoken digit recognizer. So it basically identify digits between 0 to 7, 0 to 9. We have just set 0 to 6 in it based upon as you speak. And then there is this robotic arm control. It was a course project for the EE750 course. Buttonless keyboard was also a course project. Guitar Tutor, Dual Tone FSK were also the DSP lab projects for the E750 course. But these are the projects that are based on C551535 fixed point DSP board. But we have other boards in the lab also, which are floating point boards called 6678. So there is this project called musical source separation. So these are all hyperlinks. The videos can be found on the TIDSP YouTube channel. You could have a look at them. Thanks.